Hello viewers of the Uganda Catholic Television. We thank you so much for keeping it UCTV. My name is Joseph Kawale. Joining me in the studios is a delegation from the Uganda Episcopal Conference. They are here to tell us about a special event which happens once in a year. One of them is the president of the... She will tell us about herself. We shouldn't worry about that because I might even offend her titles. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies. I hope we can first introduce ourselves and greet the audience.
Thank you very much. I am Florence Kevin Kwesigaba. I work with the Uganda Episcopal Conference and I'm a national coordinator of the Family Apostolate.
Welcome. Madam, the very last one on my right. You can tell the viewers about yourself, all the titles and all the honoraries, so that they know you better. And in which capacity are you presenting, are you joining us today?
Thank you. I'm Merasumpta Jidudu, and I'm the president of the Uganda Catholic Women Apostolates.
So, do you have something to tell us about the Uganda Catholic Women Apostolate? Madam, I think I shall start with Madam Florence. What is it? What is all about this Uganda Catholic Women's Apostolate?
So perhaps you should have even asked her, the president,
and I can answer.
But I know I will throw it back to her. But it is an association that the women themselves came together, the whole country, and chose that name as an association which takes the whole country, and according to the president here, who is the first president, the first ever elected president among the Catholic women in Uganda, is herself. So she's the best person to tell us what that apostolate is, because it is her docket now. For me, I mobilized them, and they got done with it. They chose their name, they got their president.
Yes.
So now I watch from there. Let her tell us.
Mary Assumpta should tell us about the Uganda Catholic Women's Apostolate.
Yeah.
Yes. A brief history about it, what informs the decision of its establishment, and what should the public know about this apostolate?
Thank you very much. Uganda Catholic Women Apostolate is an association which brings together all Catholic women from the 19 dioceses in Uganda. We came up with that name of that title of apostolate. We were finding it difficult to deal with the women. They come from different dioceses. Others had Catholic associations. Others had the Catholic organizations. Others had apostolate.
Catholic Women's Guild.
Yes, and Women's Guild. Actually, Women's Guild is the one which was most popular. Why it was started by Bishop Sekamanya. But the apostolate brings together all those groups so that they are all under one what? Apostolate. Yeah, so we work together as a team, but we are all apostolates from different organizations of Uganda Catholic women.
Thank you so much, Mary Assumpta. I think it is now time to hit today's subject matter. This has got something to do with the Africa Regional Conference of World Union of Catholic Women's Organization. The conference. What should someone know about the conference we are hosting?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. Now, the Uganda Catholic Women's Apostolate, becoming a member of World Union of Catholic Women's Organizations, was a process. As I would maybe want to tell you that me as a national coordinator, what I am doing started as a program under the office of the Secretary General. But today, Uganda Episcopal Conference. But today as we talk, we are under the lay apostolate department of Uganda Episcopal Conference. That's where they took this work after seeing that it was massive. So we are now at the lay apostolate department. Now, when I started it as a program, it was a national domestic violence prevention campaign. But during the campaigns and the trainings, we were talking to priests and catechists. But there came a plenary of a messiah in Malawi for the bishops.
Yes.
But since every bishop was now very busy with this domestic violence prevention campaign, they were all proud of that program. I would go to Tororo, Bishop Manolobo, with all of his priests. They sit there and we talk about how to handle domestic violence prevention campaign, which had become a disease. Even Bishop Wadama, the chairman, he calls me to talk to the whole synod. And then they were all happy. Even the chairman, Anthony Zwa, one time I went to Mitiana. All the priests were there, but he was also there to see what is this, how are they handling this campaign. Now, since they were all involved in the whole country and they were going for the Messiah, that project is one of the things that they are telling other bishops of the other countries. So from there was a breakaway. And during the breakaway, they asked, but what do we do with the women? We are teaching men, priests and catechists, but the domestic thing is women. So at that time, Bishop Odama was the chairman. So there were bishops there who proposed that, no, let this woman who is handling the National Domestic Violence Prevention Campaign help us with mobilizing the women.
In Uganda, back in Uganda.
So when we came back home, of course, we continued with the National Domestic Violence Prevention Campaign. But I think it was Bishop Robert, who met the president of Africa, president of World Union of Catholic Women's Organization, Africa.
Region.
So she said, but we don't see Uganda. So Bishop Robert came here and told the Secretary General, Florence should go there. I went to Malawi. It was high. I was also received as a president. We went where presidents stay. Instead of from the airport, women were dancing to receive me. I was like Jesus Christ. So when I came back, and these ladies now had voted, they have a president. I told Assumpta, we are sleeping in Uganda, better get up. And I'm so happy.
You realize the Uganda has been
we are not there.
Sleeping.
Even Monsignor Kauta had told me, you are entering this office, but the women are in limbo. Let me tell him that there is nobody in the graveyard. The women are all up and down.
So interesting. Can you now tell us like the status? Are they still in the limbo? Or
that is what I'm saying, that there is nobody now in the graveyard. So
Kampala is here.
We are all working together. The whole country is hot. The women are all mobilized. Actually, I was one time, we were in Masaka. So Bishop Savarinos asked me, but Florence, is it like this everywhere?
It is.
I told him, you go to Hoima. Yourself, go to Hoima, go to Kotido, go anywhere, go to Lebiyarua, go.
Mitiana, there are very many.
So women are all now mobilized. What are we mobilized to do? To ensure that we are involved in evangelization, we are involved in improving ourselves. We are involved in campaigning on better living, especially family living. We want it improved. As I was telling you, they elected this girl. She became very, very keen. She started listening and talking to now the world president. So she knew about the programs. Now she started informing me, oh, we are going to Senegal. I said, okay. Then in 2023, they said, we are going to vote for another world president. So we mobilized. She mobilized women. We went 16 of us. But the issue of the visa made us few. Otherwise,
we were 22.
We were very many. We wanted to go there.
Willing
to Rumbe.
They can pay and lose their money.
So we went there, and the debate was tough.
Hot.
But because we made significant noise, people said, we want Uganda. So eventually, they even elected that they come to Uganda for the next conference. That is what we are looking at now.
So about the process, how Uganda came to be considered to host this historic conference. What does it take?
It was still in that conference. When we go to these conferences, it is not, that is why I told the bishops, send me women who can articulate English.
Who can speak the way
who can speak ideas. People who speak and people listen and they pick what they are talking. So when we were there in Rome, there is a plenary, there is a time when they lock the house. Every other person who has just come was sent out. So we remain alone in that room. In that room, there is debate. Others watch from screens outside there, but they don't participate, they only listen. So we were there talking about many things, which I don't have to go into now. And eventually, they said that they want to come to Uganda. Actually, the presidency was, could have fallen on her, but because we are not ready at home, I negotiated with those people who were there. I told them, no, Uganda, we are not yet ready. Let the one who, Tanzanian who had been on a board become the president. For us, we want a position now in the international board. So that's where now we are. But next year, 2027, we are going for elections. We shall in
Spain.
Yeah, we are going to Spain to vote for a president of Africa. Yes, then vote also for the president of the world.
Mary Assumpta should be expected among the candidates.
She's there.
Right there.
Yeah, she's there.
Assumpta should tell us about the membership. Like, when someone, okay, for the Catholics, a woman who is a Catholic, does it guarantee, does it just mean everyone who is a Catholic? Like, how can one obtain the membership nationally in Uganda?
Okay, in Uganda, we expect a woman who is baptized and is 18 and above qualifies to join the associations, the guild, the association, whatever it is in their dioceses. So once somebody declares that she wants to join the group, she must be baptized, and then they will come. We don't have any special interviews. We recruit women who are married in the church, women who are single, widows, and whatever, so long as even the youth who are above 18 can join this group. We encourage you. You know, it is not a political group. It's not political. It's anybody who is baptized joins it. So you find there are people of different calibers, whether some are professionals, others are just ordinary women, and the majority of these women, of course, they are women who are living in the villages.
Are there any particular qualifications?
None.
For this ones here, there's no qualification. Once you are a baptized
Catholic woman,
actually the only thing that it could be said the qualification is like the Catholic Women's Guild. You have to be above 18.
Yes.
But now with this work, which we are saying we want to do work differently, by the time a girl is 18, where will she have been? That's why we are seeing people lost. To join the guild at 18, where are these youth who are already even getting married at 9 years? How are they being governed? So the World Union of Catholic Women's Organization here in Uganda, we have said let's go down.
To 16?
To children who are even young, they should have apostolates caring for them. We have to supervise as mothers. We are concerned by even those, the Banakizito, we want to know what is going on with our children, even in schools. We have school chaplains who are priests. We want to link up with them. The mothers should be here and there to see that how is everybody living. We are now rolling a family apostolate in Uganda. So in a family apostolate, we want to enter the households. How is the mother? How are the children? How is the man? That is where we come with our program of male involvement. They should not just watch women going there, that women. We want men. That is now the difference with our associations here and the World Union. The World Union is telling us to work with everybody. It is telling us to reach out even to the other denominations. It is telling us that we have to work with the consecrated
the nuns and
sisters. The nuns and sisters. And here in Uganda, we are now champions because we went there and we had. We were in Rome and they told us that. We made our resolutions, 6 of them, and one of them is that one. We have to work with
So these members who have joined, who are willing to join, how can they benefit from this work?
I wanted to bring it, but I think it got lost because we are first sensitizing them. We want people to know that this is there. Because for me, when I say I work with the Uganda Episcopal Conference, there are many people who say, what is the conference? What is Uganda Episcopal Conference? So we are trying to explain these things. In the past, we could not connect because we did not have an office app. We did not have a mouth app. We could not connect as women. But now that we have connected and we have mobilized ourselves from down, we are reconnecting to announce that we are there. Now, after this conference, which has pulled us all together and everybody knows that we are there, we are going to reorganize ourselves. First of all, we already there. They have a president. We have regional representatives. We have 4 ecclesiastical provinces. So those women have been elected in that General Assembly. So we are moving. We want to make sure that even smaller children in schools, they know about the World Union of Catholic Women's Organization. They know about our associations here. These associations here in Uganda continue to regroup the way they have been. Nothing alters them, but we give them information. We give them strategies. We tell them how things are being done these days. Not just to meet in a meeting, then they say Bizibu, collect money for Bizibu, oh, so and so has died, collect money, oh, another thing is what?
Muno Mukabi.
Muno Mukabi. They keep talking such things. How do you benefit, as you say? We want projects. We want people who can write a project, that we want a chicken project for all the under 18 in this village, and let it be there. And we have also introduced interactive talks. Interactive talks is a mode of conversation, mode of communication, where people sit the way we are seated here. You talk about a particular problem. Maybe it is early pregnancies. Maybe it is hunger in the village. You sit, maybe thieving of chicken. You sit in that group and you talk. Thieves are known. Rapists are also known. They are known in the village. They know. So when we discuss, we eventually popularize our interactive talks. Those are groups, smaller groups in the villages. Talking, you get a facilitator. When you have thieves there, you can even bring a police officer to talk about thieving and it is disadvantages. Then the people there know that Samuel, it is your sons who catch people's chicken. So they have old women in the village. So you get to know those people and they try to rehabilitate them. We are not saying that we arrest them, we catch them. Those arrests, they have made people even worse. So for us in our approach, we want to converse. We want to talk to people and talk them out of the limbo.
So that they reform.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for watching Uganda Catholic Television. Our discussion will now take us for a short break and we'll come back with this forthcoming event, the conference. When, where, how long is it going to last? Just stay tuned in to Uganda Catholic Television. We shall be right back.
UCTV. Good news for all.
Are you 18 to 35 years old? Live your life to the fullest with the Center Evolution Youth Savings Account. With the Center Evolution Youth Savings Account, you get a free ATM card, no monthly charges, free bank drafts for school fees payments, and attractive interests. And that's not all. Enjoy access to financial literacy, entrepreneurship opportunities, and bank loans. Opening the Center Evolution Youth Savings Account is your ticket to a brighter future. For more information, please visit any of the nearest branches today or call our toll-free line 0800 200 555 or 0800 335 344.
Centenary Bank.
Well, you're welcome from the break. My name is Joseph Kavali. We can't thank you enough for keeping it UCTV News. Now, we shall continue with our discussion, but given how crucial and important the discussion is on the forthcoming event, we can't afford missing out to the guild, the Catholic Women's Guild in Kampala. So we had to bring on board the president. I would, at this very juncture, invite her to introduce ourselves. You're welcome, madam.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yes, we shall start with the names and all the titles.
My name is Anrita Nacheyune, the President, Catholic Women's Guild, Kampala Diocese.
Yes, given this and given the forthcoming event, what role is the guild playing to see the success of the conference and all? Like what invites your participation in this?
As Kampala Diocese, we are hosting the 19 dioceses of Uganda and the internationals. We have mobilized all women in Kampala Diocese from the 74 parishes to come and welcome our guests, because this is the very first of its kind in our diocese. So the women will be there. We shall be involved in.
What has it been like to mobilize these other women to participate in this cause? Like telling us about the experience.
We have 74 parishes, and these 74 parishes, each parish has a chairperson.
Yes.
So these chairpersons, I go one-on-one, or we even have a platform, a sub-platform we normally use to communicate. So because we've been in the know of this conference, we've been mobilizing ourselves, and the women are in full gear to participate in this.
Thank you so much, Madam Rita. Now, this will take us to when the event is being held, who can participate, who can attend, who could be the main celebrant, what all the detailed information we need to know about the particulars of the event. And this shall take us to the president, I think. When should we expect this? When is this event happening?
Thank you, Joseph. The conference is literally running from 28th July and ending on 1st August. But most of our guests who are coming from outside the country, they are getting in at the Entebbe Imperial Resort, Entebbe Resort Beach Hotel.
Yes.
They are arriving on 28th July. And then on the 29th July, we are all going to assemble in Namugongo Shrine, where we are going to have our opening ceremony, where we expect women coming from all our 19 dioceses in Uganda. They have all been invited, and there is very strong mobilization going on around, so they can warmly welcome these guests who have come from far and near. We have watched these programs, this sort of events in other countries. Kenya does it in big numbers, Senegal, Malawi, they do it, and we are really hoping that our ladies don't let us down. So we've got a very, very strong mobilizer. We call her our national mobilizer. She's called Jenny Kamashamba. She originates from Kasese Diocese. She has gone and talked to every single woman leader of the 19 dioceses. And following up, even at the parish level, she calls them and inviting them to strongly come and attend this function. So on 29th July, we shall all be in Namugongo, and there we hope our guests will be welcomed warmly there by ourselves, and then the Archbishop of Kampala, His Grace Professor Mogerere, is going to be the main celebrant. Yeah, and many other clergy and the women, consecrated women. So from there, we hope to take them to, after a lunch, which we are going to host them in Uganda Matters Secondary School, Namugongo. We are going to take our guests for a brief
after the mass.
After the mass, after the mass, we are going to take them for after the lunch. We want them to go and see the Anglican Museum, and to know that the Anglican Museum is an interesting place. Actually, the bishop is the bishop who is the chairman of the program, that the museum. He's ready to receive our guests and talk to them. He's really excited about it. While we are doing that, taking our guests to the museum, we also expect to give our remaining women of Uganda at least a meal. We are ready to provide something for them to eat and drink, and then before they go back home. We are expecting a number of students from different schools. We have the Uganda Matters schools which are around the Namugongo Shrine. We are expecting Nagarama, St. Joseph's Nagarama School. We are the nurses, female nurses, even male. We're expecting everybody to come around. So we hope.
I was about to ask, is this restricted to only women?
Yeah, definitely it is. Most of them will be women.
Yes.
But like I was sharing with the HM of Nagarama, St. Joseph's, Mrs. Nsubuga Agnes, she actually asked me that, are you also inviting boy children? I said, definitely yes, but of course the number for the girls will be higher. So she's sending me actually 50 girls and 17 boys. So we expect it also to be the same with the other institutions who are going to bring around the student children. So from there, these guests, they were dying to see Uganda Matters. Actually, it is Uganda Matters Namugongo, which is drawing them to this conference, many of them. They are dying to see it. Last year, they were here for a workshop.
So it has something to do with the
attachment of that Uganda Matters.
Pilgrimage.
Yes, they want to, actually, they also make that pilgrimage.
It is a year of Jubilee.
So, last year, they came for a workshop, but after Namugongo pilgrim, they just didn't want to go anywhere else. That was enough for them. So now the numbers have grown. We are expecting approximately 220 guests to come around.
International guests?
International. Yeah, we are getting many women from all Africa, women leaders, and then we have got a few people coming from Mexico and Rome. And from there, we are going to take them to, they also want to see the other basilica, that is Munyonyo.
The
Munyonyo Catholic Shrine. So, and that will be on our way back to Entebbe, where we shall, on the same day, we shall be just going one route.
It will be action packed.
It will. There will be no conference, but that job's done there. So it's the following day that we are going to be having the conferences run on the 30th and then the 31st. And the first day industry will go.
Well, thank you so much, Madam. Now, Madam Florence, can
yes,
you
please
tell us about them? We're expecting over 200 guests.
International guests.
Who are these guests? Like, which countries are these guests coming from?
So you see, this conference is one of the conferences that the World Union of Catholic Women's Organizations organize. Right now, it has to do with mobilization, and we have 17 countries from different people from Africa. They register as their clusters. Malawi, Tanzania, Kenya, Senegal, Ghana. So they come all together, 17 countries. We have also other countries where we have to mobilize, because there are countries where women cannot mobilize and cause action. So our work now, actually me, I'm going to campaign that the headquarters for Africa be here in Uganda. Yes, it is not a joke. We have seen something and we don't want to sit there and just do nothing. You see, I told you that we have a hierarchy. We have, they voted the council, the 38 women from different dioceses. Yes. You know, they were calling each person was a president of here. Everybody was a president, but we said we want now president general. We want a president who takes all the other presidents. You recall sometimes they would, of course, Rita here is now new. This is your second year in office, but it is so nice because we were not having a clear move. But now we are all together. We are moving together. She's for Kampala. They were all calling president, but now we organized and go to the main president. Now the conference, to come to the conference, we mobilize. We mobilize as WUCWO, then Uganda mobilizes as Uganda, and then the presidents mobilize as presidents of their dioceses. They go to the parishes, and
small Christian community.
So people join. People have been calling me because she asked me for a card which says Kampala Catholic Women. I sent to her. Then she shares. So it goes around, all the messages. Thanks be to God for the WhatsApp. We have mobilized using our phone. We have our groups.
Over 2,000 people.
We have our groups. So the 19 dioceses. But now here, we belong also to Interreligious Council of Uganda. So I just write head of Church of Uganda, head of Muslim Supreme Council, head of, so the women representatives there. So we just mobilize. That's how we have managed to mobilize.
Actually, to add to that, we have invited them to come and also attend this opening ceremony. We have Soga Mothers Union, we have Mukono Mothers Union, and CWF. they are all coming. They want them to come and witness this event. It comes every 4 years in the organization of the World Union of Catholic Women Organizations. Every 4 years, a region, a continent is given a chance to host it. So we shall not have this chance again until after like another 60 years. We shall not have another one. This is the first of its kind, because now if we multiply it 4 years by the 27 countries,
but I wanted to say that the organization started in 1910. And 1910,
and we
joined in 1917 after she was elected president. Now you can see we are members of that thing. But you can imagine those so many years. We don't know whether it will repeat itself. It has never been. It is the first of its kind. That's why we say, as I mentioned earlier, that let us do an opening ceremony. The opening ceremony pulls everybody. You come the way you are. As they go to their hotel, which is paid for and it is expensive.
It's very expensive.
This one, everybody will come. And even back when they go home, they will be asking, what was it about? So the message will have permeated into the whole country. Then they go back to their dioceses, the women, there's each person in their diocese. We are going to give them what to do. Because we have 6 resolutions that we came up with, and one of them is to work with consecrated men and women, to work with all the men, refugees. So we want to, in our dioceses, if your diocese is a host diocese of refugees, what are the women there doing to help their friends? Exactly. What are they doing nationally to help there? Because sometimes we have dioceses which can be hit by hunger, just hunger. When you go to Kotido and Moroto, sometimes we say, what do we do? And so those are some of the things we have to. So that is about the conference. The conference, the opening ceremony, is for everybody to know that there is something. We could have smuggled ourselves into a hotel. They are finished and gone away. But to me, as a national coordinator, it would not be fair. You coordinate internationally, and then you forget to coordinate nationally. So I'm so happy that these girls have come together. They all listen to their president. Each person mobilizes in the diocese. We have 19 dioceses. Each diocese has 2 trained women. Each diocese has 2 trained women who came here to elect. So when we do the messages here at the national office, I plan a program. I call those 2. Those 2 come here, we train, they go back home. And I want to thank the bishops. They have been so involved. And they want to know. And you know, women make the church. When you go even to church, you find it's the women and the children who are the majority. Now, if the women also sleep off, who is going to be in the church? So we are now saying, come back, and we are calling everybody, come back. You come to church the way you are. Don't say, oh, me, you come, those homes will be trimmed when you are already there.
And we are also lucky, Joseph, we are also lucky that the church has accepted us as women to mobilize each other by using the church structures. Of late, a woman can get a microphone and stand at the altar and also talk in the church. In the past, there was no that chance, but we are blessed now. The bishops' conference and the structures all throughout up to the bottom allow women catechists. They are now leading, teaching children catechism. They are evangelizing. We are now felt.
Everything is inclusive, all inclusive. And even now they are, may I thank God, even now they are listening to us. Our followers are listening to us. Even the bishops are curious. They keep asking, what about this? What? They are not in the front, but they are there.
We are lacking this shelter.
Yes. That is the one thing that we wanted to hold, to have in memory of what is happening, is ask our women to have our headquarters where we can have the office which handles these different things of the world, because we don't have a home. We just do voluntary. Our work is voluntary. We mobilize and sit in verandas, but we need a home. We mobilize and sit in verandas. We need a home in memory of this event that we are holding now here in Uganda. We want to see that we have a home. Yes. It is one of our prayers
Well, thank you so
in
much,
the
Madam
process of
Florence.
remembering.
Now, yes, getting back to
this occasion.
to Miss Anne Rita. What do you expect out of this conference? Like, how impactful in your own perspective? What do you expect out of this? Because it entails the workshop. I understand there is a training, and you hosting, because whereas it's Uganda hosting, but it is Kampala. It is being it is Kampala which is hosting
the place, the venue.
So what do you expect? Like, how impactful may it be to the Catholic women in Kampala?
The women in Kampala, actually, they are so much anxious to see and know what is going on in this conference, because they've never hosted it. They've not known about it. Like she said, we've not been so much involved. So we are now getting more involved and want to know what really it entails us to join in this. So I think after the conference we shall have achieved. We will learn more.
So this will take us for another short break, upon which we will come back with we understand it will involve a workshop. We need to know what will happen in the workshop, how long will it last. Just keep it Uganda Catholic Television, and we will be right back.
WUCWO brings you the most thrilling and exciting entertainment. Enjoy amazing packages for as low as 12,000 shillings monthly with our smart package, which has over 60 channels, including ESPN, Nat Geo Wild, Baby TV, UCTV, Salam TV, and many more. Plus other packages of Smart Plus, Classic, Premium, and Asia. Get a decoder at 45,000 shillings and a full kit at 89,000 shillings. And enjoy a 1-month free premium package with amazing channels, including sports, movies, cartoons, and lots more. WUCWO is available in all our dealer shops countrywide. Contact us for more information. WUCWO, life got better.
Kuleza Farm with Centenary Bank, agribusiness solar loan of up to 50 million shillings for a solar-powered irrigation system on your farm. Enjoy a grace period tailored to your cash flows and loan offer amounts from 100,000 up to 50 million Uganda shillings with flexible loan periods up to 60 months. Apply for a Centenary Bank agribusiness solar loan through our branches, agents, and enjoy a fixed interest rate of just 1.7% per month. Kuleza Farm with Centenary Bank agribusiness solar loan today and watch your farming dreams come to life. Visit any of our nearest branch today or call our toll-free line 0800 200 555 or 0800 335 344.
Centenary Bank.
Centenary Bank is a member of the Center Group regulated by Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits of up to 10 million shillings are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda. Terms and conditions apply.
The discussion will now take us to another, because this is going to involve some workshop. Madam Florence would like to take us through what should we expect out of the workshop, what could be the possible impacts to the participants who are going to be participating in this event.
Thank you very much. You know, as I have earlier mentioned, these people who are coming, they are high-profile women. They are presidents of the other countries. And as I told you, that's why here also in Uganda I say you send women who can articulate. Because if you bring me women who cannot speak English, they are just going to sit, eat food and go away. So those people who are coming are all intelligent women, doctors, they are even lined up doctors to talk to people. Although sometimes I want also realistic talk. Daily living things.
Sometimes they are too advanced.
People can understand, not teaching out of touch with reality. But we have doctors, professors, they are coming, and then the women who are coming are presidents of the other countries that are mentioned 17.
Priests and nuns.
They are priests, they are nuns. Now here in Uganda, of course, we have our president, this one, president. So who has the other leaders from the other dioceses? They are all coming to learn. Then at the end of the workshop, we are going to make resolutions like we did in Rome. One of the things we did in Rome resolution was to come here and do the World Women's Observatory Workshop, which we had in November last year. So it is about mobilizing people who have capacity to debate. Now we have topics on Laudato Si, so we get a priest who knows that area We have this, there is a priest called Kennedy from Mumbai. He's coming to talk to people. We have professors from West Africa. We also have our own priests here whom we have lined to talk to us. So that is what is going to happen there. It is a proper workshop of intelligent people.
2 days.
Where 2 days, 30th and 31st. And at the end of the workshop, we have resolutions, but we also have what we call a Sokoni afternoon. Then a cultural
What
evening.
is that, Sokoni afternoon?
Sokoni afternoon, all the women bring things from their regions, their countries, their regions to sell. So we are going to have an afternoon of selling the items that we have, and then after that we have cultural performances like entertainment, have our dinner by the beach, and then we close and people go the following morning. That is the 1st
August.
Of August. So workshops, you know what happens in a workshop. It is planning. It is intelligent work. It is not just. So the representatives of each teams will be there. In Uganda, we also have representatives. 20 women have registered. How many? They are about 20.
They are about
so
20.
They are going to be there. And of course, me as the national coordinator, I have to be there. I see how they do, and then I see how I call them, and they also take over. And whatever I do, she has to be there now, because these are her women. And then when she's there, she has to coordinate with all of them. But they also come direct to me. I told you, Rita send me a card. I send in her phone, and she shares with women. And women she has done good mobilization according to what I see, because I get calls, the phone doesn't keep quiet, asking, is this you? Is this you? Is this our thing? I tell them yes, but I want to say that it is because we have been given a platform and we are working through the church structure. There's nothing as nice as working under the church structure. When I leave Kampala, I go to the villages, I say I work with, I have the diocesan representatives, the priests, everybody, up to down in the homes. There is somebody who will take me to a sub-parish and then to a homestead we want to visit. She has to know all of them. So that is how it is. Basically, we are going to plan and share notes.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Florence. Now, I would like to get back to Madam Rita. Given the importance and the values attached to the conference, what would you have to tell? What could be the key takeaways you have for the people, for the Kampala women guild members?
The fact that I don't want to benefit alone, I am encouraging all women in Kampala Archdiocese, all the 74 parishes, to come and participate, come and attend, come and have this pilgrimage with our international sisters. Because it being the first time, we need to experience, we need to explore, we need to create that bonding between us as Ugandans, us as Uganda dioceses, because much as we all converge in Kampala, we come from different dioceses to converge here. Right. So I encourage all women from all the 74 parishes to come and explore this.
Well, right after the very main host who is going to host the event, we need to go back to the president, Madam Mary Assumpta, to tell us, like, whereas you've just undertaken a very exhaustive mobilization, we understand there could be some other members who have not yet joined, and perhaps who have not even heard about it. What could you tell them?
Thank you, Joseph. I have a lot to tell them. But at this moment, I would first of all like to thank our coordinator, Madam Florence Kwesigaba, who is here, and the Bishops' Conference and the Uganda Catholic Secretariat. They have been very supportive in assisting me in that office to reach these people at all levels. Because we had to write letters, inform the pastoral coordinators, the chaplains of all the 19 dioceses. We've got good responses from some we've not, and that happens. That one we are always prepared for it, because not everybody
will respond.
We respond. Yes. But I take that opportunity to thank Madam. She's actually here, so that the media and everybody can know that she has been very supportive, because it is a very, very, very difficult and a hard task for me to do it on my own. My people, the council that I work with is in the 4 dioceses. They can't come and do things on the ground because of distance. So I thank her. And I also want to thank the Central Organizing Committee that we have sat with right for the last 3 months. We've been sitting at the Secretariat for the last 3 months, planning, organizing, committing ourselves so that this event can be successful. I want to thank them so much, especially our lay apostolate director, Father Fred, Father Peter Debo, Father John Baptist Kaganda, Father Philip Odi. Actually, Father Philip Odi is still doing a lot of work. As we are here, he's raising banners, he's making the pull-ups. He has been very supportive. I thank them. I also thank the consecrated women, the Sister Immaculate, Sister Matilda. As I'm talking, she's on the site, organizing the decoration and everything to make sure the liturgy is done smoothly. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank the Catholic women of Uganda who have really mobilized each other at all levels. And at the same time, we have got those who have volunteered and they have put in their money. Coming to sleep in a 5-star hotel is not cheap. So they have left. They are not going to fly out like others who long to fly far, but they are coming to participate so that the visitors find when you've got people at home in the conference. And that one is going to make me proud. And I'm looking forward because up to now, our doors are still opened. Please, people of Uganda, if there's a chance, you gentlemen, husbands, brothers and friends who are out there, we continue to request you that you can continue. You can sponsor these ladies, give them part payment, they can add on so that they can come and attend the conference. That's my request for the rest. And I want to take this opportunity also to thank TV Chagwe. Chagwe TV found us at Namgongo in a meeting, and they asked us several questions, and they took some pictures and they have sent out different audios and messages on the media. So actually this morning I discovered one which I had not read, I had not opened, and they are talking very nicely about our conference, and they have many people have now learnt about it because of Chagwe TV. That one I appreciate. Then lastly but not least, I want to thank UCTV. You allowed us to talk to you last in March when we were discussing the role of a Catholic woman in the church, and we shared it on the media, and many people didn't know what Catholic women are doing in the church. It's only not evangelizing, but we help each other, support each other at all levels, right from the top to the bottom. We are supporting each other. No woman has been left behind. If a Catholic woman out there thinks she has been left behind, then it is very unfortunate. But all of them are on board. It's just because many of them can't afford to pay a fee, perhaps to jump on a bus coming to Namgongo or come for the conference. But we are happy. Some dioceses have been very supportive. They are hiring buses for the women to come down to Namgongo. Some people have been supported by politicians, some by their own family. We thank families and friends who have helped people.
Thank you so much, Madam President. Now I think I will have Madam Florence, your closing remarks.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And I thank you, Rita, for your presentation. Thank you, and Mobilization. Thank you, President, for being also a very strong woman. You know, these things, it is all about commitment. As I told you that it is a voluntary work, but I'm so happy that everybody has taken up upon themselves that it is our thing. It has been owned by women, and the creation of opening ceremony is just to involve all. At the same time, we shall be sending a signal that there is something women are doing. And I want to thank, of course, we have called our friends, we have called the people. We also had invited the president. We are hopeful that they are all coming, even the vice president. All of them. We sent many cards to the parliament. We have invited them. We are calling also for support, and we shall come again because we hoped to give women food. So we are still there. They are calling me last night that please get someone. We are going to sleep at the shrine, but we shall need supper. So we are busy, but also we need support because we are there. There's nothing now you can do. We are around, we are present, we are available, and that conference, the opening ceremony, is to make everybody involved. And I know that the children, school children, St. Augustine, where I was invited, the Namgongo Matters, they are all coming there. Nagalama, they are coming because I said, let smaller girls come. They will be seeing uniform. And they say, how can I be part of that uniform? And another thing we have initiated is we have our uniform as mothers, gomas, yellow and white shirts. We have white for married women with a yellow shirt. We have also gone ahead to design other for movements, because now this gomas here is not a gomas for walking up and down like this. Yes. So we have designed a dress, a nice dress up white, yellow down for easy work. Even we have a t-shirt and a skirt with a logo for Uganda Episcopal Conference. All of this we want to show that the work starts from Uganda Episcopal Conference. We also have a newly designed material which we hope to launch at the conference so that women know when we go out there. They say in Malawi, they say today we shall put on the national dress. Then tomorrow we shall put on the WUCWO dress. The other day they say we shall wear a Masaya dress. We want also to be like that in Uganda. Now the one we are launching to, we want a WUCWO dress. So that is what is happening. But I'm so pleased that everybody is asking, what is it? How is it? Bishop Monsignor Kawuta, what have you done, Florence? What? Everybody is concerned. They are all at their conference. Yeah.
She's talking. Yeah. Yes, I have to add something. I wanted, Madam, she's talking about that uniform. That uniform that is coming out, the Kitenge material she's talking about, has been approved by the Archbishop of Kampala. We just didn't come up with the idea. It has been approved by the Archbishop. Mm-hmm. We had made it in a certain style. He said you must add this and add that to fit. He did. Yeah. He did. And now we also have a national anthem, which is also going to be launched for the Catholic women in Uganda. We can sing mothers and daughters, but we also have the Uganda Catholic women anthem, which has been approved by the bishop also.
Well, thank you so much.
That is how nice it is going to be. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being part of this discussion. I can't thank you enough, our dear guests today, and we are looking forward to seeing you soon. My name is Joseph Kabale. Something about the Regional Africa Conference of World's Union of Women Catholic Organization is something you shouldn't miss. It's something that is happening once, maybe in our lifetime. We may not have that opportunity of ever hosting it again. However, we must be hopeful. Perhaps sometime soon we shall have it back here. I've been Kabale Joseph. I'm very grateful to have been your host today, and looking forward to seeing you soon next time. We appeal to you that you follow us on all our social media handles. You will catch up with the same conversation, and keep it Uganda Catholic Television for more of these informative programs.